welcome back to our channel. I'm Rupali Shah, a blockchain developer and your instructor at Newton School. So, in today's video, we are gonna look at events and how we could call a event, create an event, emit an event, and the basic of events, like what is an event, why it is needed, and how you can use events in your real life applications. So, before moving to events, let me introduce you to Newton School. It's an edtech company which is providing you a full stack development courses so that you can become a full stack developer and can crack a job from 5 lakhs to 40 lakhs. So, if you want to become a full stack developer, this particular platform has launched its course on the full stack development. A new batch is gonna start, so to get all the information about those batches, please click on the link in the description, visit the website, check out all the benefits you could grab from this particular course. And one of the benefit is that which I want to introduce you is you don't have to pay a single rupees in your early stage. You first buy those courses, you learn out of it, you get a job, and then only you need to pay for your courses. So yeah, please do check out the details in the descriptions and do check out those links which will land you to the full stack development courses. Now let's move on. Let's move to the Remix IDE and let's create our first event. So we are gonna use our lecture 8 file only, which was a banking system we have created where we have three functions. One is to get the balance, the second one is to withdraw the money, and the third one is to deposit the money. So yeah, we are gonna use this particular application to create some events. So first, let's see what are events. So event are basically used in Solidity to track your transaction. So every transactions you made using this particular contract, you can track using the events. Now events are also the logs of the EVM, so you can grab those logs using the of EVM using events. So first let's see the syntax of creating event. So let's have the syntax. First we write the event keyword, then we had the name of the event. Suppose on deposit we want this deposit transaction. So we all know that any changes in the state that we make is done using a transaction in Solidity. So yeah, when we are using this particular deposit function, then also we are manipulating our state of a particular contract, and so we can call this particular deposit event over there. Let's have that underscore in front to just differentiate between the function and the events. Now this deposit function would be having the owner and the value. So owner will be with the address, so this will be the owner, and the value will be in uint, so this will be the amount. So this is the event that we created. Now this event will be emitted. Emitted means that you will be calling this particular event whenever there will be a deposit. So anyone who will deposit will call this particular event also. So let me just copy this particular thing from here, and we will be using a keyword over here to emit a event. And emitting means that we are giving the values to our event, and these values will be recorded. So whenever you will be creating a front end of this particular application, this is just the business logics that we are creating. So whenever you will be creating the front end of this particular application, you can use these events to track that okay, your transaction has been successfully completed or not, and what are the values which it took, and you could grab all these details using the web3 library. So with JavaScript we will be using web3.js, with Python we have web3.py, with Flutter, we have web3 dot dat. So yeah, this is our event emitted. We just need to change the value. So for owner, we will be passing message dot sender, because that is the address, and that is your basically unique account. Now for amount, we will be passing message dot value, msg dot value. So now let's just, and this is like emitting, or we can say like sending the event. We are basically calling the event which we have already created in our above syntax. So now let's just have a compilation, and it throws an error, I guess, with the compilation. So yeah, we selected the wrong version of our particular contract. That's why it throws an error. So yeah, we have successfully completed our this event syntax and everything. Now let's deploy this particular contract on I guess ringb testnet only, and let's see that what it will be like giving us. So, okay, we have successfully like logged into our MetaMask. Now we can just deploy this bank um, thing, like bank those contract, confirm the transaction, and creation of. So it's will be taking few minutes or few seconds. Yeah, so we are done with the deployment. Now, first, let's deposit some amount. So, let's pass some value over here. Like, I want to deposit one ether into my bank account. So, let's click on the deposit function, and yeah, it actually took few ethers and my one ether. Now, let's just confirm this particular transaction, and as soon as we will be having this transaction done, you could go to enlarge this particular thing, and over here in the logs uh, we actually have this event which we just created and called that particular event. So this was the event name that we called, and it took two arguments. The zeroth argument was the address from which this particular thing was called, like the owner of this particular transaction, like yeah, of course transaction only, because we were the person who called this particular function, and the amount. So we passed this much amount, and this was the um, owner of this particular amount. So now we also need to withdraw our amount, but before withdrawing, let's just check the balance. And yeah, we got one ether over here. It's in way, that's why you are seeing so many zeros. But when you will be converting this particular thing into the ether, it will be one ether. Now we can just withdraw our amount. So let's just call this particular withdraw function. Let's confirm the transaction, and we are good to. Right now we are having almost 1.6 ethers, but after the transaction, like, let me just refresh over here. Okay, we were not able to withdraw what, like, withdraw function has successfully completed, and we should get one ethers on our particular account. So yeah, we just got through the one. So let me check this once again. I guess there is some error in showcasing the transactions, because everything has worked perfectly fine. We should have our ethers. Like, can check. Okay, we need to get into like give the values in way, because we are working with the way right now. We are not using ethos. So yeah, let me just copy this whole balance and just paste it over here. So let's see, what if I just increase the value of the that amount which we already have on our particular smart contract. So let's see if our transaction will work or not. No, it didn't work because we have this require statement, and if this require statement is false, none of the statements below this would be working for us. So yeah, let's just remove this zero and let's just withdraw all our amount into our account from the bank. So let's just confirm the transaction and I guess we good to go. Yeah, so we have all our amount into our account. Now, same like the way we are having this deposit event, we could create an event for withdraw. So let's have a withdraw event, PIT, and here we would be having the address and the amount, same thing. Like this owner has withdraw how many amount till now, so we could have this particular thing, and it's also the event. So this withdraw event will be emitted over here. So let's emit our event. Let's just copy the whole syntax from our above line and let's just paste it over here. And over here, instead of owner, we will be passing message dot sender, msg dot sender, and instead of uint amt, we will be passing amt as it is. So yeah, let's just compile our particular program and deploy this program again. So this time, instead of using real ethers, let's just use the JavaScript VM and let's just deploy. And over here, you could like have some deposit value. So let's just deposit 10 ethers. Okay, it's 101. So yeah, that much amount we don't have on our particular account, so we can go with the 10 ethos and let's just click on the deposit. In JavaScript VM, you could like observe that transactions are very fast because it is creating a local blockchain for you, and which don't have so many nodes and so many difficulties. That's why your transaction and mining process is a bit higher than on the real testnet or mainnet. So yeah, when you will be opening the deposit, you will be having an event emitted, which will be a deposit event. Now the same as like I want 5 ethers to be deposit, so we can first check the balance, and then we are like withdrawing 5 events, 5 ethers. So let's just withdraw. Let's just enlarge the transaction, and over here you can observe that this time our with event would be called with the two arguments. One is the amount and the first one will be the owner and the second one will be the amount, like how many ethers this owner has withdrawn. So yeah, these informations would be useful not in this particular smart contract stuff, but when we will be dealing with the front end, these are the necessary things that we will be needed. So yeah, now when we will be checking the balance, you could see that uh, okay, we need to have like not 5, instead it will be having some zeros in this. Sorry for those mistakes, but yeah, now when we will be checking our balance, we have some ethos like transferred to our this particular account. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you learned something new out of it. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, because we will be coming up with the whole series. We will be converting this whole bank application into a full stack application, like the front end, and if required, then we will be also involving some back end stuff in it. So yeah, be with us, be with this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys, and have a nice day.